digital chains. Social media reigns, whispers through the veins. Shadow bands fall, voices suppressed and low. But a new dawn breaks, watch the free words flow. Memelinked rising, breaking the old mold. Crypto forge freedom, stories to be told. No shadow banning, no silent erase. Blockchain protected in this digital space. In a world of control, where whispers fade, a legend emerged, a stand to be made. Pablo Crow's vision, a future so bright. Memelinked ignites, burning through the night. Memelinked rising, breaking the old mold. Crypto forge freedom, stories to be told. No shadow banning, no silent erase. Blockchain protected in this digital space. From the ashes of censorship, a phoenix takes flight, composing the voiceless, reclaiming the light. In the realm of the blockchain, our spirits ascend. Memelink's revolution, the world starts to mend. Memelinked rising, breaking the old mold. Crypto forge freedom, stories to be told. No shadow
Oh. I'm all over the place. Hold up. There we go. Woo, man, you can tell I don't do lives enough. Holy shit. But guys, we're going to change that because the bull run is here. It is here. You know what that means? That means live streams after live streams after live streams, hanging out with the homies, hanging out with the bros, the crypto bros, because we are about to print new millionaires. New millionaires are going to be born in the next 90 days. You guys are hearing it right. It's happening. It's happening. And there's nothing that can stop it at this point. Like, we got past war. We got past tariffs, elections. I mean, you name it. We already went through all those crazy black swan events. You know what that means? Let's go back to 2020. Let's go back to 2021. What happened after COVID, after everybody started getting some money, after things started to pick up? Next thing you know, boom, 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 pump, pump, pump. We go back to 2017, pump, pump, pump. Here we are, 2025. We're seeing Bitcoin do its thing. It ain't fucking done, I'll tell you that. Ethereum's doing its thing. Everybody doubted ETH. Oh, fuck ETH, you know. Here we are, once again. Here we fucking are. Once again, we see this every cycle. Every cycle. We're going to take down Ethereum. We are the one. Look, man, all I can tell you is when institutions want to pump something, Wall Street has chosen Ethereum, and there's nothing we can do about it. All we can do is embrace it, because that's going to pump Solana. That's going to pump Cardano. That's going to pump everything, because money rolls downhill just like shit rolls downhill. You know what that means for meme coins? Oh, baby bullish, baby Jesus Raptor. You know what that means for freaking meme coins. We're about to see 100 X's, 1,000 X's. This is going to be the ultimate bull run. But guys, we have a special guest. He hasn't been on the show in a while. I don't know where the fuck he's been. I guess he's just doing his thing. I don't know, hanging out with a bunch of UFC fighters and going to visit Ben Armstrong at fucking jail. Who knows what he's doing? But he's on the show to tell us what he's doing. Let's bring the man himself. Vince, how you doing?
What's happening, Pablo?
Man.
Oh, yeah, man. It has. It's been a while, man. It's been a while. I think the last time we was on the show together, it was on mine.
Yeah, that's been at least like a year and a half, maybe a year plus. I don't know, 2 years. Yeah, it's kind of my fault too. I kind of like stopped doing live streams for a while. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, man, that's part of growth, man. It's part of growth, man.
Yeah.
Especially when you doing other things, man. When you enter that realm beyond beyond the streamer and actually, trying to produce some businesses and stuff and keep that income rolling in, not just depending on the YouTube checks, man. I mean, it is what it is. People get busy. I ain't even been doing enough streams myself. Even Empress was like, Dragon Rider, we need you to come back.
Like, come back. Come back. I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean. All I know is I went to Mexico and I even got this dorky ass bracelet while I was down there. And it was actually my girl cousin. She bought all these fucking bracelets and she's like, you can't take it off ever. So now I have to wear this stupid thing everywhere I go.
That's dope though, man. That's dope.
Yeah, it's cool, right? You can't say no to girls like that when they get excited about friendship bracelets. I'm like,
oh yeah,
whatever.
absolutely.
Whatever.
Absolutely.
She was like, I'm gonna have a friendship bracelet with the next Mark Zuckerberg. And I was like, calm down.
Hey,
calm down. I like your
speaking
vision.
into existence. Speaking into
existence, bro. You imagine though, like if we really put it into perspective, like what we've been through, even you and I, and then all of a sudden, like Memelink becomes like Facebook, becomes like X, and you're like, holy fuck! Like we grew up together in social media. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it's wild to like just picture that.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And I mean, there's been, dude, I can remember like maybe one other like a crypto social media platform that was trying to take off, but the dev was just it just didn't work out because the dev wasn't ready for it. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have crow money. No,
they didn't have crow money, bro. Like, I shit you not. I already spent over $250,000.
I guarantee it. I'm surprised you ain't spent more.
Yeah, well, I got good people, but by the time I'm done, like fully completed, I'll probably be over $1 million invested into the social media, and that's to compete with billion-dollar platforms. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So it's not something that you're just like, let's just piece a couple of things on a website together and we're all rich. No, like to be able to compete with Facebook and Twitter and all these platforms that currently exist, like you gotta come in strong.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Tech, especially any kind of tech, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be apps or something, or something you can hold in your hand. I mean, you got to put money into it to make some money. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that belief that what you have is a viable product that's going to produce a return eventually. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why a lot of these shitcoin devs fail, man, because they don't put a lot of their faith into the product that they're trying to sell. And not even that, you know what I'm saying? It's like they see that little bit of money roll in and they're like, they instantly want to spend it and pretend to be ballers. They 90-day ballers, you know what I'm saying? The next thing you know, they done pulled out all liquidity and then they're gone and never to be seen again. You know what I'm saying?
Over.
So
it is.
Big shout out to you, man, for doing that, bro. Because I'm tell you what, dude, it's a lot of people talk that talk, man, but they ain't willing to take that leap and walk the walk. So, man, big shout out to you, man, and the whole team over at Memelink, bro. Y'all killing it.
It's gonna be fun, bro, because like one thing is for people to say, "Hey, we're gonna do this," and for somebody to come out and actually like do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And it's like to actually do it. It doesn't matter what happens with investors between now and then. People are going to come, people are going to go, just like they came and gone in Ethereum. You know how many fucking people I know that sold ETH at $1, $10, $100?
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah,
I go back in time, and I had friends telling me, "Look, man, I'm selling everything at $100 Ethereum, right?"
Yeah.
Imagine that, like where they would be today if they saw the vision of ETH or even Solana. Like I had a buddy, and then some of you guys know him, but I won't say his name. But the man sold like 30, 40 grand of Solana at $7 on the last dump. We're talking like,
Yo.
like it went from like what all-time high
Yeah.
down to like $7, and he said he couldn't handle it anymore. So he sold like 40 grand. And literally like months later, that shit was like $50, $75, $100.
That's what happens though, man. That's what
Holy shit,
happens.
dude.
That's when people ain't got that conviction, man. Because look, I was out here, dude, my family, friends, I was begging with dude when in the last bear, you know what I'm saying? And that was my actual first bear cycle. But you know, I took the time to get some knowledge on the cycles, how things work. You know what I'm saying? It's like nothing's guaranteed, but at the same time, there are there's patterns that you can follow. And I was begging people to buy Bitcoin at 17, 16K, 20K. I was begging people to buy. I said, look, you don't have to have that much money. Just buy $100 worth. Buy, you know what I'm saying, $50 worth. Do something. I was begging people to buy ETH at like 800. You know what I'm saying? I was begging people to buy everything, bro. Just get in it right now. Right now is the time to get in. Well, all the media, oh, well, they're saying that crypto's over, you know, and everybody's saying it's a scam. No, it's not. There's too many, dude. There's multi-billion-dollar businesses, trillion-dollar businesses invested into crypto. This is all just as part of the play. You got to pull back, take some profits, and then next thing you know, when things start to ramp up, heat up again, boom, everything starts to send. I was begging people, man. At 30K, I was begging people. I'm sending screenshots of my longs and shorts and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of my longs was way outperforming. I'm like, look, this is the type of money I'm making, man. Oh, well, I'm just going to wait till it gets to a good price. I'm going to wait till a good price. I'm going to wait till it comes back down. You're not going to see these prices again, bro. You're not going to, dude. You got to get in.
The thing is, they say those things, right? People say those things all the time. I'll wait for the dip. I'll wait for the retraction. And then it happens. And they're like, oh, I'm not buying that shit.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's down. I'm not gonna buy it when it's down. What are you talking about? That's your dip you was waiting for.
Look, man. Look, in a quality project, I'm not saying just anything. I'm saying in a quality project with a vision. Always pay attention to their all-time highs and their all-time lows. Understand that there's both. There's opportunity and there's resistance, right?
Yeah.
Once you enter an opportunity and blitz through resistance, that's when you start going into what we call discovery zone, where we don't know where the fuck it's gonna go. Like, you could have a God candle for 90 days, like you don't even know what's gonna happen, right? So you have to always watch out for them all-time highs and all-time lows. And when Bitcoin touched that 15K, we were like, whoa, 15,000 Bitcoin. That was 2017. Like, guys, this is the bottom. This is the beginning of the bull market, because a lot of people, like, they misunderstand a bull market and a bull run. Like, they're not the same thing. A bull market is when the floor hits and it starts climbing. That's the bull market. A bull run is when you big old deal
out of nowhere, you're just gone. It's just
gone.
Woo.
Right? So we've been in the bull market ever since Bitcoin touched the floor. Now, those are opportunities. Now, what's happening right now, we're in the middle of a bull run, right? We're about to really see some crazy numbers. So if you're thinking about buying Bitcoin, trust me, you're too broke to buy Bitcoin. don't even fuck with it right now. Like, get it out of your head. If your ass can't even buy one Bitcoin, you're too broke right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Ethereum is already pumping. Like, what are you doing?
Dude, I've been telling people for months. I've been telling them for months. I'm like, look, they're like, oh, well, ETH is over with. ETH ain't gonna do nothing. You know, Sol is about to take over ETH. I said, no, it's not, dude. ETH is not. Sol is not gonna take over ETH. Period. ETH has been waiting for its moment to shine. It's been waiting, dude. because when Bitcoin ran up when we went from like what was it, like 40, 50K all the way up to 80K, like ETH didn't really perform all that. Well, I mean, yeah, of course it came up, a little bit, you know what I'm saying, but it didn't go on its actual run yet, dude. We've been waiting for ETH to go on its run, dude, and it's in my opinion, dude, I think we about to see it. All right, so my opinion for ETH, now I kind of changed it up from the beginning of this year. I expected ETH to be. I was expecting ETH to be around somewhere around 17K by the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be a little bit more reserved and say 10K.
Yep.
But there's still that opportunity for it to reach 17 and above. You know what I'm saying? But my target zone right now is 10. I got my take profits to be set at 10, and then because you know what I'm saying. But that's it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, people are sleeping on ETH right now. At the price that it's at right now.
The thing is, though, like, look, if you have $5,000 to your name, let's say you're an investor that only has like even $1,000, right?
Yeah.
You need to play something more high risk than ETH right now.
Yeah.
ETH is at the point where you're coming in with you're either doing leveraging, you're going long, and you're throwing that $1,000 on the long and hope that it doesn't crash. That's how you can make a lot of money with ETH right now.
100x right now. 100x,
right?
baby.
100x. Just fucking full send, right? But you're risking that $1,000 to be gone in seconds.
Yeah.
Now, if you take that $1,000 of ETH and you find another project that's like a low cap gem, you have to wait for its moment for it to pump, because money's gonna roll downhill all the way down to the meme coins. First, the top 10. Then the top 50, then the top 500, then the top 1,000, 5,000. Like, it's just going to work its way down. So if you have $1,000, you need to be not looking at XRP, first of all, not looking at ETH. You need to be down there where it's like, whoa, where the fuck do I find this hidden gem where I can put $1,000? That's what you need to be doing, because you didn't buy ETH when it was at $800. You didn't buy it when it was at $1,500. Yep. You didn't buy it when it was at $2,000. Now it's almost $4,000, and now you want to buy it. The reality is, ETH and Bitcoin are for the wealthy people right now. Now you come in with $100,000 and you buy ETH, fuck, you're good, because you're gonna double it, triple it. But if you come in with $1,000 and you double and triple it, I mean, you made $3,000. Congratulations, you're still broke. Right? Like,
facts. Hey, I say that's why I love Paulo, man. He be speaking truths, man. He giving people the harsh reality, dude. It's
the truth. It's the truth.
Yes.
And a lot of people are over there so focused on the top 10, and it's like, bro, you don't have the money for the top 10. If you're not sitting on 6 figures right now, I don't know why you're even fucking with the top 10. Like, you're too broke for the top 10, and the sooner you understand that, the better, right? If you would have came at me like 2 years ago and said, I got money to put in the top 10, I would have been like, yeah, go for it. That's fuck yeah, send it.
Yeah.
But that boat is gone. It's like, it's gone. You missed it, and you're trying to swim in the fucking ocean, following the fucking ship.
And that current is pushing you back, buddy.
Crazy. So what you need to do is you need to turn around, look at the fucking island, and find somewhere to put shelter. Okay, that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
And wait for the boat to come to you. That's what you got to do. Ain't that right? That's what we did. That's how we did.
That's what I'm saying.
Look, last cycle, first I made money in Bitcoin, Ethereum, then came Shiba, Doge, then Crow. It's funny how we made money in Shiba and Doge first. Why? Because they were ranked higher than Crow. See how the money just flows down? Pay attention to the details. Bitcoin, Ethereum, top 10, top 20, then came Crow, right? And then from Crow came others like Saitama. Now we're talking in the meme sector. Shibnobi, we're talking Shiba Inu, you name it, Piccolo. I mean, it was just fucking chaotic, money-making, printing-making, fucking heart attack fucking machine.
Yeah.
But you have to understand how the money flows. The rich guy's going to make his money on top, and he's going to be like, okay, I made a bunch of fucking money. Where can I triple it? And then they work their way down. All right, where can I triple that? Then they work their way down. Where can I, and you get what I'm saying? Yeah. They're going to milk that cow till there's nothing but dust, and then the money's just going to disappear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like that.
I mean, and then, that's why we used to say all the time, whenever we was, back and forth on each other's shows, we used to tell everybody all the time, dude, education, 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 dude. You have to learn what, even a fraction of what you are doing in this space, man. Because crypto, even 2 years ago, this ain't the same crypto as it was 2 years ago. I mean, we're still learning on the way back up. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, people don't understand that they're so into sitting on hopes and dreams and listening to TikTokers tell them, oh, we're going to see a $10,000 fucking XRP this year and stuff like that. And it's like, they're not taking the time to sit and educate themselves. Okay, well, what is a market cap? Okay, what is what am I actually looking at? When I'm looking at these charts, what is this doing? Why is it going up? Why is it going down? We see it all the time. Why is the price going down? Because somebody sold, idiot. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you pay attention to some stuff?
Somebody cheated, sir. Somebody cheated.
You know what I'm saying? It's like people don't take the time to educate themselves. They want to sit around, throw their money at something and expect it to grow. And it's like, dude, you are investing.
Like for example, right now, okay, and I see the people are making the same mistake they made last cycle. Okay, they've been buying something for the last 6 months, the last year, the last 2 years, and then they see the top 10 pumping, right? So what do? They cheat the fuck out and they go and buy Cardano, they go and buy XRP, they go and buy Ethereum, and it's like, bro, you just sold a project when you're down at a loss to buy a project that already already pumping, to hopefully get a 2x 3x on your investment, hopefully, right? So you guys, look, I made this mistake a couple of cycles in the past, and I'm sure you've done that too, where you're like, let's say you're holding on to VeChain, right? And then you see like something else pumping, like Polkadot. You're like, fuck, come on, VeChain, you piece of shit. You know what? Fuck it. I'm selling VeChain. I'm going to Polkadot. And you jump over to Polkadot. Polkadot starts dipping. Oh, fuck. Crow's pumping. I should sell my Polkadot. Jump over to Crow. And I'm like, oh, fuck. No, now VeChain's pumping. Oh, fuck. Now you're going back to VeChain. Like, guys, if you already pick your champions, just relax. They're all going to pump. As long as they're a legitimate project, and have a vision, a plan, a goal, they're going to pump. You just got to wait your turn. That's it.
Look, here's what you do when you're, especially in the crypto market. You take a piece of paper, you write down all your little happy emotions, your sad emotions, your mad emotions. You ball that shit up, throw it in the fucking trash, and conduct business. That's what it is. You have to take your emotions out of it. If you are desperate, you should not be investing. Period. If you are taking your $20 that you might need to last you the rest of the week to eat some lunch, you should not be throwing your money at tokens, shit coins and stuff. No, anything, even Bitcoin. Because guess what? You put your money into Bitcoin at the top of a candle, and then you see that candle start to dip, and then you're like, oh my God, my 20 done turned to 10. Oh, Bitcoin's a scam. Bitcoin's a scam. Now I only got $10 to last the rest of the week. You a dummy. Quit being a dummy. You know what I'm saying? It's mind-boggling. Like, I mean, I get when we first got. I think I have a different opinion on this because I came in at the beginning of the last bull run, right, where I was throwing my money at stuff and everything was sending. Everything was sending. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of got spoiled a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then I got to ride that first ride down, and it gives you a different perspective. Dude, I'm telling you what, when you make your first 10 grand, you're going to be like, oh my God, this is a lot of money, until you realize it ain't a lot of money. Then when you make your first 100 grand, when you make your first million, you're going to be like, oh my God, I used to think this was a lot of money. It is not. $1 million ain't shit nowadays. For real. You can gone instantly. It's people have to have a different understanding of what money is, realistic expectations on the cost of life, the cost of living. Oh, you made $1 million, you quit your job. You an idiot. Period. Because okay, you now you spending your investment. once your investment's gone, then what are you gonna do? Then once you get down, okay, you got $1 million, you get down to that 100K mark, then you're like, oh my God, I used to have $1 million. Oh, what am I gonna do? Oh, and then you get desperate. You start chasing them candles, getting broker and broker and broker until you got to go back to work.
and that's gonna happen. You know, it's gonna happen, and unfortunately, people are gonna go through that. And the thing is, like, you have to understand. Like, you already bought what you bought. Like, just relax, okay? Stop trying to chase these things. Like, wait for the money to come to you. Don't go try to chase it, because you're gonna become what is called X liquidity. Like, relax, okay? Like, for example, like I tell my community all the time, like, look, man, right now, Memelink is gonna have his moment.
Yeah.
After every top 20, the top 50 have their moment.
Yeah.
The top 100 have their moment. Why? Because those projects need to pump first. That's just how the cycle works. Whether you like it or not, that's how it works. Now, don't try to jump into the top 100 now, because you're gonna get wrecked. Yes. You see what I'm saying? You should have done that the last couple of years. Like, right now, you need to start searching for gems. And where do you go to find gems? To tickertrending.com. Look at all these bad boys right here. These are memes. Yes. But these right here, you look at the cat, you look at Roar, you look at Coco. These guys have been here for the last 6 months, the last year.
Yeah.
They're just waiting their moment, right? You look at all these projects in here, like you look at Kendu. Like, if you gave me the choice right now between, let's say, Polkadot and Kendu, I would buy Kendu, right? Because first, sure, Polkadot will have his moment, but when that money flows to Kendu, holy fuck, right? That's going to have its moment. That's where you're going to make money. So you look at all these older communities that have been here for the last few months, the last 6 months, the last year, and you start to search what makes sense to you and where you should put that $1,000, because that $1,000 in XRP ain't going to do shit for you. So you need to find somewhere else to put the $1,000. And that's where you come to tickertrending.com. Ain't that amazing?
I'm absolutely, man. I mean, just sitting here looking at this list right here. I mean, you got tokens in 29K market cap. Dude, there's so much room for growth in something like that. You know what I'm saying? You got stuff in the millions of market cap, which means guess what? They sitting around, they got liquidity. You know what I'm saying? They're not, getting ready to pull that because, oh my God, it's over with. We only been launched for 3 months. It's going down the next thing. These tokens have been around for a while. You know what I mean? Stop chasing pump fund tokens if you broke.
No.
Pump fund is for people that's got money to play with.
Or time to waste.
But the main thing is you got money to talk. You got money to toss around, and people are so, dude. The days, I really believe the days of just some random coin just coming out. Now we're going to have one because just about every year we have one or two like that just goes absolutely nuts for no reason. You know what I'm saying? It comes out, and the next thing you know, it's sitting in the top fucking 50 on CoinMarket. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's crazy, but we always have those. Don't sit around thinking you're gonna predict that, because you're not. You ain't in the right circles to begin with. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And for two, you ain't got the money to spend. So why sit around wasting your money, especially because a lot of people don't pay attention to token taxes and stuff like that. They don't look at contract addresses. They just start tossing their money and stuff, and then wondering why they put $20 in something and now it's only worth 15. Oh well, it had what 20% taxes. You know what I'm saying, or something crazy. Look at stuff that, like I say, look at stuff with lower market caps that's been around for a while. I mean, look at the growth right here. Look at the growth right here of MK. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Look at that growth. Back there in March, people was probably like, oh man, this ain't gonna do nothing. This with no patience. No patience. Then look, coming up here, up into May, bro. Like, look at that. Yeah.
So it was sitting at 1 penny, for example, right? For literally 4 months.
Yeah.
And that's, we filter so many people that had so much supply in those 4 months because they couldn't hold long enough to make money, right? And then here comes May, and boom, goes from 1 penny to 32 cents. And people are like, what happened?
Yeah.
What happened? Well, what do you think happened, dickhead? We've been working on this for a while. It's gonna pump, right?
Yes.
And then it dips again, it consolidates higher, and then it pumps again back to 28, 29 cents. It dumps back down, it consolidates. Those consolidation
people take
periods,
profits.
Exactly. People make money. What is what it is. That's what we're here to do in crypto.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Amen. If you ain't making money, you're in the wrong fucking place. Okay. First of all. So people make money. They take profits. Now it consolidates. And then guess what happens? When you have a higher low, that means you're about to break fucking resistance. And when you break resistance, you're going to have a new all-time high, right? Every time. On a good project, we can go back and look at Cardano when it dipped to 22 cents. Everybody was talking shit on ADA. Yes. I even made a tweet. I like, dude, I just bought 100 grand of ADA. Fuck you guys. Right? Fuck you guys. I just bought, and people were giving me a lot of shit because I put 100 grand on ADA. I was like, bro, are you fucking dumb? ADA went to $3.20. You don't think it's going to multiple dollars?
Yeah.
And this is at 20 cents?
That's because you got idiots sitting around just looking at the price of a token. They're like, it dipped down and it ain't coming back. They don't pay attention to what's being built on these different chains. Exactly. You know, especially these top layer ones. Nobody's paying attention to what's been layer ones and layer twos now. Nobody's paying attention to what's being built on them. Who's investing in them? That's another thing. When you got companies, BlackRock, Fidelity, and so these Fortune 500 companies buying into these different chains, it's like, oh, something's going on here. This is more than like, this is a long-term play for me because I see these businesses throwing billions of dollars into this and this and this and this. It's only a matter of time before it goes on a run. And that's exactly what happens, bro.
That's exactly what happens.
And you got people that don't want to pay attention. They only want, well, I see fart dust done, it's doing this, and I could have made it. Well, you coulda, shoulda, woulda. You ain't in the right circles. You're not gonna get in on it at time. Why don't you check out something that's going to be around, that's around for a while, that's currently building that, like Memelinked. You know what I'm saying? Like it's, dude, this social platform is bigger than what has the very big potential of being a lot bigger than a lot of people are expecting. And they're sitting on the sidelines. Oh, well, I'll wait. Dude, all that waiting is then you're going to be like, oh, I missed out.
Exactly. It's just, you gotta pay attention to the details, right? I mean, you look at Memelink, for example, right now, it's like, it's in development, right? So you don't buy it after it gets developed and then a bunch of people know about it and a bunch of people are buying a percentage of the share. That's not when you get bullish. You get bullish in the development process. That's when you get bullish. See, institutions were hearing about Ethereum, upgrading. They've been hearing about it for years. You know what they were doing? They were accumulating. And then Ethereum did its updates. And guess what? Those fuckers have a lot of ETH just sitting there. And it's like, when you understand that, when Binance was going through their updates, you were accumulating BNB. Like, you were just like, dude, that's the point. Like, you have what is called early alpha. Like, you are here and you're the one that can get fucking rich. This is what separates us from everybody else in the world. You know how many people are going to buy Memelink? Like, they buy Tesla today at $200 a share. You realize, like, this, at one point, Tesla was nothing. It was just like an idea that Elon had or somebody within his circle had, and nobody gave a fuck about what he had to say or what he was doing. And today, these fuckers are spending $200, $300, $400, $500 a share.
Bro, I was buying Tesla at under $17 a share, bro.
Yeah,
bro, I was like, I'm telling, like, people don't understand, dude. Especially with tech, anything tech. If they put enough money into it, you know what I'm saying? Because Elon damn near went broke with Tesla, and that's a true story. because he sold PayPal. He damn near went broke with PayPal. Then he went to he built Tesla. Damn near went broke with it. And then next thing you know, dude, that thing just went freaking nuts. Went nuts.
Bunkers, bro. I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. When I seen my shares, dude, with the amount of shares that I had, when I seen that shit, when I seen it hit over $100 that first time, bro, I was like,
bro, like fucking oh, the pain.
You know?
Yeah.
It was nuts, bro.
Dude, look, like Crow was the one where I made my first millions, right? Before Crow, I was making 50K, 100K, a couple 100K in Bitcoin. Because at one point I had like a couple of Bitcoins, right? Like in 2017 when it was like not that much, right?
Yeah.
Now, but when you went to 2021, that turned into what? Like $1.20, $1.30, whatever it was, right? So it was a good amount of money, but it was in millions. And then here comes Crow sitting at like 5-6 cents forever. And then it turns into 10 cents. And then like a week later, it's at a fucking $1. And I'm like, whoa, just like that. Boom.
Yeah.
Hold since 2018 all the way to 2021 for those 5 days of hype, right? 5 days of just,
yeah.
That's all it was. So I held for like 800 days or whatever the fuck it was for 5 days of shine. And that's how crypto works. You gotta be able to hold those long fucking holds, bro. Like you got to,
man. You
got to.
And that's the thing, though, man. When especially for a lot of us, because dude, when I first started making money in stocks, man, you know, it was something out of the realm of normal, dude. Because I come from nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? I come from nothing. You know, I mean, food stamps, you know, projects, the whole nine, you know what I'm saying, come from nothing. And, you know, it's one of those things in school, they don't teach you financial literacy. You know, it's one of those things that you got to take upon yourself to understand, and especially if you start to get into even your 401k, man. If you got a 401k, you need to understand stocks. You know what I'm saying? You need to be able to do your own 401k and move things around when you want to move it around, because the market moves differently at different times. You know what I'm saying? But if you are in any type of investing, you have to take some time to invest in yourself. It's all it takes is time to invest in yourself to learn some type of financial literacy especially around investing, man. Because if you don't, you're gonna stay broke
forever, bro, forever.
And you're gonna be one of those guys. Oh, you know, I remember those days when Bitcoin was around 15K. I could have invested in it, but you know, I decided I didn't think it was the right time for me. But man, I wish I would have. Now when you're an old head, you just be like, I could have, but you know, I didn't think it was worth. But you know, man, that thing's doing good though, man. You know, because you late. You had guys like Pablo and Dragon Rider begging your ass to go buy. So you know what I'm saying? Begging you, like if you could afford it, begging you to just get into something, get into shit, get into Memelinked. You know what I'm saying? Get into something that's especially anything tech, bro. Anything tech, bro, is gonna do. It's definitely worth it, especially when you got a dev, dude. When you got a dev team that's putting the money into it, I'm telling you, because dude, there's been a lot of empty promises from a lot of devs.
We've been part of those empty promises.
I put money in plenty of, bro.
we invested in those empty promises, man. I remember buying like 20 grand and waiting for an NFT collection, and it's like, bro,
or an app. I was waiting for this. I was waiting for this. If we I don't want to really get into that, but I was waiting for this wallet app to come out, and that motherfucker was garbage, and they were stealing money on the back end.
yeah, fuckers, man. Like we waited for the ultimate swap. The ultimate swap. We waited for the next blockchain, the next layer 2. Yeah, like we've been through it all, right? A lot of empty promises. We wait for a year, 2 years, and we never see anything. Yeah, anything ever. Like not even.
We're still building.
We're still building. Like, bro, show us something. Oh, FUD,
Something.
block.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man.
When swaps are block.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the fuck, man? I was just asking when the swap was coming
We
out.
don't want that negativity. We don't want people asking questions.
Like, look, I'm literally building Memelink in front of people's eyes. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we pause it for an update, but then we bring it back up. We pause it for an update and then we bring it back up. And like people are literally watching progress, right? When you and I were buying Crow or VeChain or any, we bought and we stare at the wall and we're like, let's pray to baby Jesus
Yep.
that something happens. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we just bought it and we just stare at the wall and we had nobody to talk to, like nobody.
That's
So
even, even like Shiba, man. I mean, Shiba had its day, you know what I'm saying? And in my opinion, I don't think it's not gonna stick around for the long term. I mean, it's already sitting at what? It's sitting at what number 18 in market cap now, dude. It was up in the top 10, bro, at one point. Now it's done dropped down to 18. It was in 19 for a minute and it almost hit 20, dude. I think once Shiba really hits that number 20 in market cap, I think the ride is over for Shiba, man. I mean, I think it's been over for a while because the Shiba swap, all the failed promises of that. It was just people just, a lot of us, if unless we was holding millions worth of Shiba, a lot of us done left it, man, for better projects that actually produce something.
Well,
you know what I mean?
The thing with SHIB, like there was nothing else to buy. And see, and this is what people don't understand about Shiba Inu and its success story. Like we had Dogecoin or we had SHIB. That was it. There was no pump fund. There was no go buy a different meme coin. There was no selection. You either bought SHIB or you didn't.
Yeah.
That was the options, right? So the Shiba success, one, they had zero competitors. Zero.
Yeah.
And they went through a lot of bullshit.
That.
And see, they had that right to go through all that bullshit of changing teams and doing all these things because there was nobody else to buy. So it didn't fucking matter. But today, in this time, we have millions of choices. Millions.
Hey, and I mean millions more every week.
Every week.
that are garbage. 99.9% of them jumps are garbage.
So you know what I'm saying? So like we now have to outperform a lot of competition.
Yeah.
So the projects that are here and are performing the competition, that are surviving months and are building, you have to watch out for those because the people with money, that's what they're gonna look at. They're gonna be like, okay, how long has this fucker been around? What have they accomplished? What's their current market cap? What's their position in the top 10,000 or whatever it is? And they're gonna look at all these key factors, and that's how the big money is gonna flow into these projects. That's how you're gonna see Bread Pump, Pepe Pump. I mean, all these meme coins are going to have their moment. Yeah, because they've been here long enough to earn it. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Plus, man, I'm gonna tell you this, dude. The main thing, because I've changed my investment strategy a whole lot over time, and as anyone should, you know what I'm saying. You got to have growth in the space. If you ain't growing, you just a waste of space. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, my main thing is like right now, like if I can't identify or even see, I seen that.
The progress though,
or even see, you know what I'm saying, a dev nowadays, because you know what I'm saying, a lot of devs are still wanting to do, oh, this is DeFi, we're hidden, blah blah blah, bullshit.
Bro, those days are over, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like I had somebody reach out to me the other day and was like, hey, we'd like you to make a few videos, blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, cool, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Let's do a video call. Like, I don't require people to dox to the public, but you're gonna dox to me. Because my name is behind whatever comes out of my mouth. My company is behind whatever comes out of my mouth. So I need to know who I'm dealing with And if anything goes sideways, I need to know who to come after. So I do contracts with everything. You know what I'm saying? Anybody I do business with, I do contracts. And they were like, "Oh well, no, we're not trying to dox." Yeah, that means you trying to steal some motherfucking money. I don't want to be a part of it.
That's it.
I want to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is though, like the non-doxing thing, like, dude, that was the beginning of crypto, right? It was all encrypted. It was like, okay, we don't know who Satoshi is. We don't know who the first meme coin is. You know, we don't know Ryoshi. We don't know a lot of these guys, but a lot of that changed over time. I mean, you know who the developers of XRP are. You know who the developers are of Chronos, VeChain. You know, you know the developers of pretty much everybody in the top 100. Like, there's a few that you don't, like Pepe, but Pepe came out saying we're a shitcoin and we're proud of it, and that's it. Buy it at your own free will. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you're gonna be a non-dox team, then you should just say, you know what, we have no real intention. Just buy the shit, and if it pumps, then you make money, and if it doesn't pump, you got fucked.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
and you willingly took it. Don't complain about it because we told you it was garbage.
I mean, like, look at useless coin. Useless coin is pumping, and they tell you what the fuck it is. It's fucking useless, but people buy it.
Bro, you remember that one that came out? It says, "Don't buy this. It's a scam," and that thing went like to like a $50 million market cap, dude. And then people got mad because they rugged it.
They got rugged. Like, bro, it was called "Don't buy this scam." Like, they rugged you.
What?
You know what I'm saying? So like, it's different times, man. Like, you have to look at the evolution of crypto. Yeah. You can't just be stuck at the beginning of Bitcoin and say, oh, well, Bitcoin this, so we shouldn't do that. It's like, dude, it's evolution. It's evolution. If you want to have a successful run and people to believe in when you're building, like, dude, somebody got to show their face. Hire an influencer to show his face and have him be the intermission speaker, you know, something. You got to do something.
Absolutely. I mean, plus like this ain't, you know, this ain't even 2 years ago. Like I said, you know, this is a different space. Crypto is not the same crypto. You got a lot of businesses coming into crypto that want to conduct business. And if you ain't conducting business properly, you ain't going to be around, and more likely you're going to end up in jail, period. You know what I'm saying? You have to be, if you want to, you know, especially in the future, you know, of course, this is pure speculation in my opinion, but in the future, dude, businesses are going to be flourishing on the blockchain in crypto, and they are going to push out all of this garbage because guess what? They want to conduct business the right way. They want to be the next, you know, the crypto market should be taken seriously like the NASDAQ, because guess what? A lot of businesses are coming this way. Even the NASDAQ themselves, dude, it came out that they said that they're thinking about doing 24-hour trading like crypto. Hey, why not? Crypto's being very, very successful at it. Why not? You know what I'm saying? So, dude, that merger into this different realm of what crypto is going to be, I'm telling you what, if you are not conducting business properly, I don't know what to tell you, man, because it's me as a businessman, I'm not taking a bunch of my money and throwing it at somebody that I don't know.
The thing is, you know, you got the government, the U.S. government that's now, you know, they're going to sit down and put the regulations at a certain thing, certain standard, right? So if you're buying, you know, let's say something from Pump Fund and you don't know what the fuck's the plan there, like the odds of it making it are like 1 in a million now, because if you don't know who the fuck's behind it, you don't know what the fuck the plan is, you don't know anything, the odds is it's going to just die out. You see what I'm saying? So like a successful crypto in the near future is going to be a business. It's going to be like, they're going to treat it like a LLC. They're going to treat it like a corporation, because that's the direction that crypto is going.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? 100%. And it's like myself that I'm building Memelink, like, dude, I got a trademark on it. Like, I created a LLC for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to do things the right way. Absolutely. Even when you make bunch of money, right? You have to make sure that you pay fucking taxes now, because You don't want to end up in jail like some of these developers that made millions and they just keep all the fucking money. Like,
Yep.
you have to do things the right way, and sometimes the right way sucks. But if you want to make a lot of money, you have to understand these obstacles that are going to be ahead of us in the very short term. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. You know, the thing is, man, you know, DeFi ain't DeFi at all. You know, the thing is, people don't understand. It's like, oh well, I don't want to tell nobody my wallet. You know, you shouldn't tell. I mean, at the end of the day, you shouldn't tell anybody unless you're doing business with them or whatnot. You shouldn't, you know, just be willy-nilly giving out your wallet address or whatnot. But dude, if you've ever on-ramped anywhere or off-ramped anywhere, they have all the information that they need to find you, to track you down. They already know exactly who you are. So you trying to be this undoxed dev and thinking that you're going to get away with something, they have your information, dude. There's another another project, Legal X. They are actively tracking down these scammers and winning cases in court right now. They're tracking people down. Check them out, Legal X. They are tracking people down and taking them to court because of the scams that they've been running and winning court cases. Dude, you can be found. Yep. Period. Dude, anybody can go to breadcrumbs right now. Go to breadcrumbs right now and type in somebody's wallet address. You can see every wallet that they've ever interacted with. Yep. Every place that if they've sent it to Coinbase, you can see that they sent some funds to Coinbase, that they sent some funds to crypto.com or something like, you know what I'm saying? Dude, this ain't the same, dude. This ain't the same crypto. This ain't anonymous anymore. They have all your information. So why risk your livelihood? Why risk your freedom to scam a few dummy people out of, you know, a couple $100 or a couple $1,000? You know what I'm saying? It's like it makes no sense, especially if you got a niche, if you have an idea that could potentially be profitable. Why not put your name behind it? Why not conduct it as a business and actually grow it? I've seen many ideas that's coming into the crypto space. That's like, damn, that would be dope. That would be dope. Boom, rug. It's gone. The idea is gone. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
it's just depressing. Yeah, it's depressing. Like, dude, that was a great idea. You know what I mean? Like, dude, we could have sent it. We could have sent it.
Yes.
But look, this is the problem with the space right now. Like, if a good team comes out and they work hard and you do all that, what do people do? They dump on the team, right? They don't even support them long enough to really grow the project. That's one big problem that we see in the space. The other two problem is the team that, you know, they act like they're helping you. They act like they're in the better of you, but then you go look in the chart and you see all these random sales that you're like, where the fuck is this money even coming from? Who the fuck has these tokens? Like, where is this shit even?
Those tokens wasn't even bought. What the fuck?
They got like 3 trillion tokens sold, and they only bought like 1 billion. Yeah, it's like, it doesn't even add up, right? So you look at these things, you're like, okay, where the fuck is all this tokens coming from, right? You have to understand, like, if you want to be successful in crypto, you have to find a good team. You have to be a good investor too. Like, it's a win-win. Like, if we go back in time to the Crow days, I was a great investor, right? I bought the shit, I held the shit, I supported Chris, and he made money, I made money, everybody win, right? Yeah. And nowadays, you don't have that mentality, and therefore you miss out on making real money.
Absolutely.
See what I mean? Somebody makes 20 grand, it's like, bro, I mean, I'm happy you made $20,000, but bro, you live in an economy where $20,000 doesn't even buy you a used Honda. Like, hello. You know what I mean?
And another thing beyond that is like the content creators. You know what I'm saying? That's the main reason why I created Dragon Riders Media, is because I got tired of seeing these content creators taking advantage of people that don't know any better. You know what I'm saying? You getting paid, you know, through tokens or, you know, out of the marketing wallet or whatever, all this absurd amount of money, and selling people these dreams. And it's like, and either that or you knowingly on the team and knowingly conducting scams. And it's like, bro, this is, you know, you could make so much more money over time than this little $10,000 that you made promoting this scam. You know what I'm saying? And most people, they don't want to put, they don't care about their name in the long term. They're like, oh man, that's 20K. That's 20K that they get ready to pay me. You know what? I'm just going to put it out. I know it's a scam, but I'm going to go ahead and sell it to my communities. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of these content creators have fallen to the wayside. A lot of them you don't even hear from anymore. A lot of them are in hiding because they were promoting scams. They were a part of, not even just promoting scams. There's a lot of them you may or may not know that were actively a part of the team and knowingly scamming people out of money. And it's crazy. So, I mean, that's why I did Dragon Riders Media, because it ain't even about me. You know, I get contracts for other content creators. You know what I'm saying? I'm that intermediary, not necessarily a manager, but like it's like I'm the intermediary. Like when I try to hook you up with Ben before the
Ben Armstrong, good old Benny boy
before the foolishness. You know what I'm saying? It's like you saw how I conduct business. I do letters, opening letters of intent of what we discussed, how we're going to conduct this business, how payments are going to be made. You know what I'm saying? And even that, like, I didn't give them no money until then. You know what I'm saying? Until the deal was done and all parties are satisfied. You know what I'm saying? I do everything to connect to protect my clients. I do everything to protect my customers. And that's the way it should be on both sides of the field. And you know what I'm saying? And people don't care.
And I'm a witness. The man gave me a full refund when the deal didn't fill up with Ben Armstrong. And this was before Ben Armstrong went fucking crazy, right? This was right before. This was probably on his last fight.
Yeah, it was his last fight. He was going to fight. He was looking for sponsors and stuff. So I reached out to my man Pablo. I'm like, Pablo, all right, here's the thing. He's talking about boo, 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 boo. Here, this is what he's going to do for this amount of money. And Pablo was like, that ain't nothing. Look, that ain't nothing. Here's the money, sir. You know what I'm saying? And boom, it was a done deal. But that's the way I conduct business. It's like, I know I'm not going to ruin my name, my company, and my business for no one. I don't care about for $1 or $100,000. Because guess what? I don't need your $100,000. I got my own. I got me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need your money. I'm not out here scamming people for money because I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to conduct business in a more professional way, in a more professional manner. You know what I'm saying? And boom, the deal didn't go through. And it wasn't just you. The deal didn't go through. I issued Pablo his refund, full refund. And I issued the other party their full refund. You know what I'm saying? And boom. All right. So that didn't work out. We'll move on to the next.
It was tens of thousands of dollars. Like, it wasn't like a little bit of money. It was quite a bit of money.
Yeah. I ain't doing no deals for no $100 for promos and shit like that.
It was a lot of money. It was a lot of money. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, like, people need to understand when it comes to like money, right? If you're investing in a project and the dev is broke, then you're extra liquidity. That's just what it is. You are. If the man gets excited for $20,000, you're in a bad position. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, to think about this. Think about Chris from Crypto.com ruining his whole reputation for $20,000. Never gonna happen.
No.
XRP dev for 20 grand. You crazy? Never gonna happen. Why? Because they have fucking money, right? But now you go into the Degen world and the token's at $2 million market cap, and the dev's like, holy fuck, there's $20,000 there. Holy shit. And then boom, it's gone. That's because you invested in a developer that was hungry for a little bit of money.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
They had a great idea, but they had no money to implement it.
They had no money to implement.
They was waiting on your funds, and when all the funds, when they didn't get this, you know, thousands of wallet holders and stuff like that. When it was only, they only had $20,000 in market cap. Guess what? They done pulled that little bit of liquidity and gone. Because I did this is taking a toll on my life. I have such pains and migraines, or somebody done died. Yeah. Somebody, it's always an excuse of why something failed, other than saying, hey, you know what? I set out with this idea. It couldn't come to fruition because I don't have the money to actually implement it. And I'm sorry, but your investment's gone or whatever. Here, let me disperse whatever's left into all these instead of just at least doing that little bit, trying to save a little bit of face for your failed idea and your failed project, and giving the money back to some of the investors. They take it and run, and then they start a new project of some dumbass idea.
That's it. Over and over again. Rotate and rotate and rotate. Like I myself, I gave away about $250,000 in the last 6 months. $250,000 worth of bonuses, gifts, prices. That's $250,000 fucking dollars, bro. Like, people are in crypto trying to make $250,000, and I'm like, dude, I gave it away to my community for the last 6 fucking months. It's like, if I needed your money, why the fuck am I giving you money? It doesn't add up. It doesn't make any fucking sense. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what's funny is, I think because I was doing all those giveaways, Mr. Beast DM me. Did I tell you that? That Mr. Beast DM me?
No way, for real,
yeah, bro.
That's dope.
The fucker shot. Look, I will never harass that fucker. I'd be that guy just bugging him. So I never DM Mr. Beast, bro. Never. And the man shot me a DM asking for support on this crazy marketing campaign that he's doing in August. And this support is about raising money for like a water system for a third world country. Like, obviously I'm not going to go too into depth with it because I shouldn't, but it's going to go down in August. And he DM'd me asking me as one of the people, hey, can you help me market this and help us do a good thing in the world? And I'm like, the fucking Mr. Beast just DM me, right? And then I replied to him like, so what's the plan? And what he did, he sent me a voice message telling me the whole fucking plan in like 11, 12 seconds. And I was like, I'm in. Let's full send it. Let's go help the world. Help the fucking world.
That's
right?
Dope.
And I was like, dude, I must be doing something right for a man of his caliber to DM me. Right? I must be doing something right. So I'm going to be helping him with that. And when he DM'd me after that, I came up with a crazy idea. I was like, you know what? What if we did something similar like what Mr. Beast does, but in crypto? And I'm not saying like build some sort of charity thing, but I'm saying like, what if we can send a token to billions in a matter of minutes? And I started thinking about this, and I was like, what would it take for us to send Memelink to 5 billion market cap? What would it take?
Ooh.
And I was like, what if we get 100,000 people to buy $100 at the same exact time without focusing on what the chart's doing, just looking at fucking Uniswap? Like the old days when we used to like ape into shit.
Yeah.
We didn't even look at the chart. We was just
as soon as that buy button lit up, bam,
boom, we buy the shit and then we flip it over and we're watching the money grow. And then we're like, okay, 30 credit, I'll take it. Remember that? Remember that when we would turn like $100, $1,000 into like 30,000? You remember that? So I was like, what if we did that with Memelink and just test it out? What if we get 100,000 people in like 30 days from now, 29 days or whatever it is, and we just commit to buying $100 no matter what, like all of us, and then we just sit on Uniswap and whatever works out for you, and you make money, congratulations. You don't make money, we'll try again. But think about the possibilities. Let's say your buy goes in, and then your $1,000, boom, turns into like 20 grand. And then you're like, whoa, flip it over, jeet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, we could literally go to like $100 and then back down to 10 or back down to 20 or whatever it is. But for that moment, we put 100 people to send a token of billions in a matter of minutes.
Dude, you know how the type of publicity that would hit?
That would be so crazy.
And see, that right there is what sends tokens like Pepe and Shiba and, you know what I'm saying, and Pengu and stuff like that is those are coordinated is very, very coordinated.
Yeah.
That a whole bunch of people got together and said, "Look, let's send this thing. Watch the attention we're about to get." And dude, when it's sent, and people just out of nowhere,
money. You know what would crazy? The volume would be so wild.
Yeah,
because
dude, it would break coin market cap.
It would break it, bro. Like we would flood $10 million of real equity into the chart. It's just mind blowing to think about how much money that is. And it's like, if a coordinated attack like that were to take place, and we were able to flip Pepe and flip Shiba and flip whatever in a matter of seconds, you realize what would happen. You not only would you get rich, but Memelink would go viral. And when the application when the application drops, everybody would download it, and everybody that put those $50, $100 at that exact moment would have an opportunity at a 10,000x.
And beyond the token itself, dude, like people will start to say, "Oh, okay, well, I seen this token. What is this token? Exactly. What does it have? Oh, they have a social media platform. Yeah. Oh, let me see what this is." The next thing you know, users come in. The next thing you know, people are going to want to advertise inside Memelink. You know what I'm saying? That's where the shit comes. That's the idea that, okay, well, it's not just about the token at that point. It's about the tech. It's about ding. What I say earlier? Tech always sends.
We bring hype to the project. And then after the hype, people are going to do the research and want to know what the fuck it is.
Yes.
And when that happens, that's when the real money happens for you. It's not necessarily your $100 trying to flip it, but it's what comes after that. You realize that $100 could turn into tens of thousands in a good market, in the right market. Yeah. And how do we do that? By doing something Mr. Beast does in the real world. Gather a bunch of fucking people to believe in this same idea, and we fucking make it go viral.
Absolutely.
And that's how he got rich. That's how he made the billions of dollars that he made, was because he convinced enough people to contribute to the cost of whatever the fuck he was doing. So imagine if we pull this off. Let's say we come short. Let's say we only gather 10,000 people. Do you realize what 10,000 people at $100 will do?
Yeah.
That's like $1 million buyback. $1 million fucking dollars. You know what that would do to a low cap gem?
Yes. Absolutely.
Oh my God, bro.
Absolutely. Wow.
So, you see what I'm saying? 100,000 is the
bullish.
You see what I'm saying? We just got to get in the mentality that, like, look, man, we're just putting $100 and we're just gonna watch it, and if whatever it becomes, and if I'm happy with it, I'll take it. That's all you got to think about. Don't worry about the price. Don't worry about what people did before you. Don't worry about nothing. You worry about that exact moment on August 20th at 4 p.m. Eastern that your ass is buying $100 to create a movement. And imagine what people will say, like, holy fuck, when's the next one? Yeah. When is the next one? And what do you do as a smart investor? You buy the dip of all the profit taking that took place. You buy the fucking dip, and you're like, all right, motherfuckers, on the next one is my turn. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want a shot at becoming a millionaire? You want a shot at becoming rich? Dude, all we got to do is get enough people to join us on this event, and you'll have a shot. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Dude, that's nuts. That's nuts. You know, and like I said, man, when you first came out with this and said, hey, you know, I'm putting my name behind this as my product, I was like, boom, all right, let me, I'm gonna buy me some. I ain't gonna say how much, but let me buy me some. I'm gonna set that, and I'm gonna wait for this to come to fruition, bro. And I'm gonna tell you what, dude, I full on see it. A lot of y'all, hey, y'all don't know that, you know, about the private chat, but there's a bunch of us in there pre-testing this stuff. And I'm gonna tell you what, every update that he comes out with, every day update, or any issue that's brought up, I'm telling you what, they work to resolve it, and then they move on and continue to grow it and grow it and grow it, man. And that's exactly what you want to see out of especially in tech, man, out of any project, out of and beyond that, out of any business, because this is Memelink LLC. So out of any business, that is what you want to see, is growth in the product. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, this product, the tech is what's gonna fucking push it. Because like I say, once the token sends, it's gonna evolve from being from just the token being noticed to the tech being noticed.
And that's
where the real money come in.
Yeah, that's where the real money kicks in. You know what I mean? It's think about this, right? If you really put a thought into the potential of Memelink, dude, Twitter got billions with a B as in boy of users. TikTok, all these guys got billions of users.
Yeah.
Let's say Memelink in the short term, let's say 6 months after it launches on the App Store, we gather 1 million verified users. 1 million. You know what type of revenue that would do every 30 days? $10 million fucking dollars.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's money.
That's what I'm saying.
That's money. Imagine if we push, let's say, $1 million. See, I'm still fucking making a shit ton of money as a developer, so I don't need your fucking tokens. But imagine if I take $1 million out of my 10 million, because I still got to pay taxes and shit.
Yeah.
But I take $1 million and I pump the chart every month. When's the last time you heard somebody pump $1 million as a buyback and burn? Think about that. And that's only with 1 million users. Yeah. 1 million verified users. We're not talking billions. We're talking a 1 million verified users. That's it. And guess what they paid with? They paid with their fucking crypto. They paid with their Doge. You know what I mean? Their Solana, their fucking Pepe. Whatever. They pay for their verification with crypto. Something that X hasn't figured out how to do. They don't know how to fucking do it, because when they built X, crypto wasn't even in their radar.
Yeah.
So now they have to backtrack their technology to try to integrate a crypto payment in their whole entire system, which is fucking crazy if you really think about it. It's fucking crazy. Yeah. Having billions of users and having to retract to integrate crypto payments, it's not going to be an easy task. Memelink built Memelink outside of crypto. The core is crypto. Everything you will do on Memelink will come with crypto. That's the beauty of it. So, you know why? Even if people are watching right now, let's say cheap ass developers are watching this right now and they say, you know what? I'm gonna.
Hey, they looking at this with their smug face. They're looking like this, like,
I could build this with like $300, right? That's what they're thinking. What? So you're gonna see a lot of phonies. No. You're gonna see a lot of copycats trying to build what we're building to get you to say, well, they're doing it for where they come from, right? They're gonna try to drag you into that pool, that liquidity pool, and fuck you over. So pay attention. There's only one project in the whole entire crypto sector that has gotten as far as we have. There's only us. There's only us.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. Hey, that's some facts, man. Because we've been around the space a while. I've seen projects come and go. Dude, there was only one that I remember that was on BNB that had a social platform.
Let's go Volt. Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's go Volt, man.
Let's go Volt. Send it for the Volt army, you fuckers. Fuck you guys. Send it.
But it's like, dude, they had the app, they had the idea, they had this thing, right? They had what you have right now. They have not just the idea, but the only difference is they didn't have the funding to really push it. They didn't have that dev that's sitting with, you know, multi-millions to just invest into himself and then invest into his business. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's the big difference in this, and that's, dude, what you share in the group chat and stuff, dude. I'm just like, bro, this dude is steadily, dude. This is steadily moving. This is exactly what I want to see out of something that I put my money into. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's amazing, man. It's amazing. I'm happy, man. I'm happy for y'all, man. It's the great team. You got a great dev. You got a great team, dude. Building something that has some real potential, and they got the funding to actually do it.
That's it. Now, this is where it gets crazy. For you, you're looking at the fact that I'm investing $1 million into this. You're like, that's a lot of fucking money. For me, I'm looking at this. I can make fucking 10, 20, 50, $100 million a month for the next 20, 30 fucking years. Like,
yeah,
you got to understand, like, when you get past the level that a lot of you guys are, there's the next level. Like right now where I'm at, there's still another level. Like, you know, I remember when Mark Cuban was too broke to buy Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's levels to this shit. Mark Cuban was too broke to buy Twitter.
Yeah. You got your thousandaires, then you got your 10,000aires, then you got your 100,000aires, then you got your 500,000aires. Because, dude, getting to 500,000 is pretty difficult in itself. Then you get to your $1 million, your millionaires, your 1 millionaires, right? You made your first million. Most people are gonna go broke after that.
It's hard to keep it.
It's very hard. Very.
Holy fuck, it's hard to keep.
You have to grow that, because once you get to that, you have to be in a mode of, I'm not spending, I'm still investing. Because once you get to that million and you understand, you get the clarity and the understanding that, guess what? That's not a lot of money nowadays. It's not. By the time, because look at this, by the time you pay taxes on that shit, buy a house, you're broke.
You're broke again. Back to work, fuckers. Back to work.
Back to work. You know what I mean? So then you got your okay, then you got your $5 million heirs. I'll say my $5 million heirs, right? So it's like, okay, well, I made more, but I'm still not that level where I still got to keep working, right? You still got to. Then you get to your 10. After 10, it's 50, right?
Yeah.
So you got $10 million. Your next goal should be 50. I'm on my way to 50.
I fucking love it. 50 sounds bullish, bro. I love it.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just one of those, because, dude, having the foresight to change your mindset, to change the way you not only invest, but the way you think about money, how you utilize money, and understand that you still have to keep growing that money. Because, dude, especially, dude, if you say you make $10 million right now, you 30 years old, you're not going to be able to retire unless you're continuously investing. You will not be able to retire on time.
No, not in America. You can't.
Not in America. Or you just moved somewhere where it's literally
Thailand.
Pennies on a dollar.
Go with the girl, generations
to live.
Go with the what do they call themselves?
Lady boys.
The lady boys.
The lady boys. Yeah, you gonna hang out with the lady boys.
Go hang out with the lady boys, damn it.
You know what I'm saying? But like here in America, bro, if you ain't got, dude, seriously though, if you ain't got $50 to $100 million, dude, there's no reason for you to retire at all, unless you plan on doing nothing for the rest of your life.
Yeah, it's a tough market for sure. But man, before we call it a day, I'm gonna show you a video. Before we call it a day,
let's go.
Memelink is going to launch his OG collection. Now, the only reason why we're doing this is because imagine if Facebook or Twitter or TikTok would have had like a NFT collection when they were like being built, what they would be worth today. Imagine that. Imagine if there's an old Twitter NFT collection, what it would be worth. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So we decided to launch 1,000 NFTs because of that reason. and the fact that it gives people actual bragging rights for being here when it took place. Because a lot of people say, "Oh yeah, I was in SHIB. I made a lot of fucking money, and you know, I'm comfortable." I'm like, bro, the fuck you talking about? I was in the Telegram. I didn't see your ass there. I know where the fuck you were. I know where the fuck you were. Did you know that CoinGecko had a warning on Shiba Inu when it got listed on CoinGecko?
Bro, it did though.
No, I didn't know that.
Yo.
So you don't know shit about what happened in Shiba Inu. You came in after that shit got listed on crypto.com and you were part of that wave, the extra liquidity wave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
this NFT collection, whoever holds one, they'll be able to always be like, look, fucker, I hold an NFT. Shut the fuck up. I'm an OG. I was there when this shit was being built. Here's my proof. In fact, I'll sell you that shit for 100 Ethereums if you really want it. See what I'm saying? The mentality, the bragging rights. Now, we are considering and building a game for the NFTs. And the game is not going to be an integration like some of these fucking devs are always like, oh, I'm going to integrate the NFTs to their characters. And nobody got time for that shit. The game will be completely separate from the interaction in the blockchain. It's going to be just a game for everybody else, not crypto bros, the world.
Yeah.
In the app store. And whatever revenue it generates, then it's going to be shared with the NFT holders for being the OGs. And you think about a good game could generate $1 million fucking dollars in a day. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely.
It can do very well.
Absolutely.
Like it can do very, very well. And by the time that happens, Memelink will be out. People will be using it. We'll promote the fucking game of the NFTs within Memelink. We'll fucking freeze Memelink and say, check out this game, you piece of shits. Download it today. We'll market the fuck out of the game so it goes viral and becomes successful. And then those that hold NFTs, guess what? You're going to get a share of whatever the fuck that game makes. And the more NFTs you get, the more shares you'll get of your percentage. That's the beauty of these NFTs. They don't do anything specific by themselves, but they will generate you money for just holding them.
Okay.
Isn't that bullish?
Man, I love it.
So now let's play this fucking video for you real quick. Let me mute myself and mute. Where the fuck's the mic? Mic check. Mic check. Okay.
Digital age where pixels come alive. The OGMK NFT collection, a story of time and strife. Each piece a tale of tech and art, blending in a dance. A journey through the blockchain, where innovation takes stance. From the dawn of the internet to the future's bright call. These digital assets stand tall in their unique hall. Authenticity in every bite, a mark of true worth. In the OGMK NFT collection, you hold a piece of earth. In the OGMK NFT collection.
Tell me that's not bullish, bro.
Hey, that's dope.
Dude, we're doing fucking raccoons. Raccoons! I tell you. Raccoons. Yeah.
Dude, hey, that one right there. I want the one with the robe and the upside down glasses, bro. With the Super Saiyan hair, bro. I need
Super
that.
Saiyan, bro. Look at these fuckers, bro. They're so funny.
Yo.
Look at that one with the fucking marijuana shirt, bro. Like, check it out. You got the biking, the glasses. Look at this fucking man. Look at the hat stays on. The hat stays on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this collection, not only are we gonna give back to the holders, but 33% of whatever we raise with this NFTs is gonna go back into the chart. We're gonna do fucking buybacks and burns. Okay, think about that. We're gonna have 1,000 NFTs. They're gonna sell for 0.12 each. 0.12 each. You're gonna have the opportunity to buy up to 5 per transaction. Okay, so if you do the math, that's a 0.60. That's not even a full ETH. 0.60, you can buy 5 of these NFTs. Now, what we're gonna do with 33% of that, we're going to buy it back on the chart and burn it. The rest, we're gonna use it to develop the game and continue developing whatever else we need to develop. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be lots of fun, and I think that we can make a lot of good shit with this, bro. Imagine a fighting game with these fucking raccoons, bro. Imagine a raccoon beating the shit out of another raccoon. You're telling me that shit wouldn't go viral? You're telling me fucking raccoons fighting wouldn't go viral? See what I'm saying?
That is dope.
That is dope, huh?
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Hey, you need shit. What? Oh man, what is that one?
Naruto or what?
Yeah, that was that one back in the one back in the day where they was taking all the NFTs and it was a fighting game or whatever.
Oh, you talking about Metal Brawl, right? Is that what you're talking about? No.
Yeah, no.
Metal Brawl?
Oh man, I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna have to look that up.
We're gonna build a mobile game. I don't know what the fuck they were doing, but you can actually go to pablocrow.com and you can actually see the 2 games that we already built. And you can in fact, you know what? Fuck it, we got time. Let's see, pablocrow.com. I'll show you guys right here on the screen. All right, see, so we're here, and as you can see, you can download Kishi Bros on the Play Store. You can download Kishi Bros on the App Store. You can download Monkey Kong Racing and Monkey Kong Racing on Apple. Now, these 2 games are on version 1. We're not even done with these games. We're building version 2 right now. And in version 2, we're going to integrate like a money-making system. We're going to have a marketplace. We're going to have clothing. We're going to have weapons. We're going to have new worlds. We're going to have all these fucking things that are going to generate fucking money. And that money, guess what we're going to do? We're going to buy the fuck out of the chart and we're going to burn it. Because I have one mission and one mission only, to be the first developer. Listen to this. To be the first developer to launch a token with 1 billion tokens. 1 billion. And while it was pumping, I still brought that shit down from 1 billion to 20 million supply. 1 million less than Bitcoin. See, I could have launched with 20 million, but there's no excitement there. I could have burned 99% at launch, but that's not exciting. You know what's exciting? To give people opportunity to accumulate while these burns are taking place. That's what's exciting about it. See? Absolutely. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to buy the fuck out of the chart. I'm actually kind of hoping that everybody fucking cheats. So then I can just buy the shit for cheap and I don't have to share money with anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of hoping you all fucking cheat. You know what I mean? So I can buy 99% of the supply and guess who gets all the money? I get to keep it all. Yeah. See,
but look, hey, the thing is, we getting everybody on board for this coordinated play. We might as well say this is a coordinated play. You want to see something send like what Pengu did, and what those guys, those are the inner circles that you wasn't in. You right now, you in that inner circle. You in that inner circle. You know something's that's going to pump. You know the day that it's going to pump out of nowhere. Yeah. Are you gonna be there? That's the question.
That's the question.
Are you going to be there?
This is a chance where you tell all your friends about crypto, where they can buy $100 and make a bunch of fucking money. This is your chance. But you know what you need to do? You need to teach them how to use Uniswap before that moment happens. You need to teach them about slippage. You need to tell them about buying pressure on the chart and how the function on Uniswap moves quicker. You need to educate people so when they come and they join this crazy event, they at least have an idea what they need to fucking do. That's
quite honestly, I think the pump's gonna start happening before then, because you're gonna have them ones that's gonna be like, I want to get in before the pump. I want to get in before the pump. Next thing you know, this thing's gonna start pumping like crazy, and it's either you gonna ride the train up or you're gonna be left at the station, you waiting for the next one to take you back home.
The way I see it, if you're smart, you buy now. and we do this shit at $1. Imagine the price is $1 when this takes
Wow.
place. Imagine the price is at $1 when this takes place, and we go straight to 100. Like, just fucking like, whoa, like, whoa, what happened?
Dude, that's gonna take the news by storm, bro.
Whoa,
telling
well,
you.
guess what, motherfuckers? We're going to NASDAQ. We're going to fucking Wall Street. You're gonna have the one chick that you pay for OnlyFans talking about Memelink. I see you, Sophie Rain. I see you.
Yeah.
I see you. Your ass is gonna be talking about Memelink. Like, what happened? It was at $1 and it went to $100. It flipped Pepe, it flipped Bunk,
Yeah.
it flipped everything. And we're all like, that's right, fuckers. It was that moment in time with Dragon Rider when I say, don't be a dummy and join the army.
Telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Hey, this is you want to see stuff hit the top 50? This is it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is how it gets done, man. Like I said, them other ones, you wasn't in the inner circle. You in the inner circle on this one. You know it's coming.
We're here. Look at how many fucking views we got all that already. 25,000. I'm gonna tell you why. If you read everything, check this out. The person who quotes this video and gets the most views in interactions by August 20th will win $5,000.
Who else is giving away money like that?
$5,000. Are you fucking kidding me? Some of you guys don't even have that much in crypto. Like, let's fucking go. Get to work. Tell people about this event. Pin it. Quote it. Fucking work for that money, because somebody is going to win. And you know who's going to win this money? It's going to be somebody that works hard every fucking day. Not some fancy influencer that has all these followers that just does one tweet. No. It's going to be a regular person that sits there and shares this video on his page over and over and over. And I'm going to tell you how you do it. What you do is you quote this video and it pops up on your page. Now you take that link and you shield that link to everybody from your page. And that's how you start accumulating videos on your page.
Yeah.
And whoever has the most views and interactions and has a shit pin on their page, guess what? You're going to win $5,000 fucking dollars. And you get to enter the events where you can turn some money into more fucking money. And winners will be winners and losers will be losers every time.
Yeah, that's right.
Bro, I appreciate you coming on the show. It was fun.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate
It's been a while.
Yes.
We're going to have to do more of these. I'm sure everybody had a fucking blast. It was great.
Tell you, man. It's awesome, man. I haven't, like you, man. I've been working on my businesses, man, and I haven't been behind the camera, for a while, man, because it's just, I'm working on building businesses that's going to continue to generate money for my kids. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just one of those things, man. But I'm ready, man. I'm ready to come back to the big screen a little bit more often, man. Because dude, stuff like this is fun, man. Bro. Especially talking to Pablo, dude. It's always some real talk with Pablo, man.
We full fucking full 10. Now we'll talk in the background a little more. Maybe you have a couple of guys that can help me push this hard. And I think we'll have 500,000 views before August 30th or 20th. 500,000 views to 1 million views on that video before the day of the event. I believe that we can hit it. I believe that we can do it. And if we do it, oh my baby Lord Jesus, fucking save us, because we are going to pump. And then when we pump, you're going to be looking at that wall. They're like, oh my God. Yeah, I made it. Look, you piece of shit. If you want to make it, you share that video and you help us get people to that event. And that's how you're going to get rich, because you're not going to get rich with your $1,000 investment somewhere else. They don't give a fuck about you. You don't even know who they are. You can't even say, well, his name is Joseph. No, you don't know. The fucker's not dog. So what are you talking about, Joseph?
Exactly, bro.
This ain't no fucking Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Guys.
Lorenzo, Uniswap.
Lorenzo, Uniswap. How to buy? You need to go to Uniswap. Yeah, you need to go to Uniswap. In fact, I'll take a minute to show you. Let's see, how the fuck do I go to Uniswap? Let's see. Where is Uniswap? Jesus. Is it broken? No, but yeah, just go to Uniswap. Here, I'll show you. I'll share the screen real quick. Say you go to app.uniswap.org, and then right here, you just type in Memelink. Look at that. We should be the only one. Right there. You see the logo? BB58. You click on that, and boom. Just swap your Ethereum for Memelink. Oh, wait. Fuck. I wasn't even
showing it.
Well, I'm glad you said something, fucker. I'm glad you said something.
I was waiting. I thought you was going to pull it back up.
All right. So you go here, you search Memelink, right? You search Memelink like that, and this is the only one that pops out with the logo, BB58. You click on it, and then you can buy whatever Ethereum you want to buy from Memelink. That's how you buy it.
There you go.
But guys, tell everybody, tell your grandma, your friend, your cousin, your uncle, your nephew, look, guys, you wanted to get into crypto? I got just the play for you. You bring $110 because you got to have gas fee. Bring $120. Fuck, $150. Fuck it, $200. Bring $200 on August 20th at 4 p.m. and you're going to be part of fucking history. That's how you get your family into crypto. And you know what? They're going to get fucking excited. When they see that shit, just, whoo, they're going to be like, so that's how you make money in crypto? Yes, grandma, that's how you make money in crypto. You go hang out with these guys. Everybody coordinates an attack. Somebody makes money. Somebody doesn't.
Yeah.
It could be you. This is your retirement plan, Granny. We all go. We all buy at the same exact fucking time. And then you just sit there on Uniswap excited to see how much it makes you. You remember those days? Oh, I miss those days.
I'm telling you, man.
I miss those days. We're bringing that shit back.
Let's go.
They're bringing it back.
Man. It's about time to bring something back like that, man. Get people excited again, bro.
Imagine. And then what's gonna happen? We announce the second time we're gonna do it within like 7 days. All right, guys. We're doing the next one on August 27th.
Hey. That's a good plan because by then people are gonna be like, wait a minute, where does this come from? Yep. Okay, well, a little bit of people took profits. Let me go ahead and hop in. Boom. Oh my god, it's sending again, bro. It's sending again.
Yep. We'll do it again within 7 days, and then we'll do it again within 7 days again. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna cultivate the world to be talking about Memelink. So when the app comes, everybody's gonna download it, everybody's gonna create accounts, everybody's gonna do that. And what does that do for you as an investor? You're going to make a lot of fucking money. That's what it means. Let's go, baby.
I like it, man. I like it.
Vince, thank you for coming, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
We'll see you on the next one, okay? Peace out.